the secret agreement, gentlemanly or otherwise, we were not informed about. So, you should, can you please, I asked members of the all our media, can you go to the former officials in the Duterte administration and ask them who were the cabinet secretaries, who knows about this? What was the process, that happened? Paano nangyari ito? Kung talagang nangyari. Kasi sa akin, in my mind, meron talaga silang secret na patagok na usapan. Maliwanag para sa akin, may usapan sila na tinago nila sa taong bayan. Number one. Okay, that's why I say the first question that I have is clear. So now we need to know, what did you agree to? What did you compromise? Ano yung pinamigay ninyo? Bakit nagagalit sa atin ang mga kaibigan natin sa China dahil hindi kami sumusunod? Ano yung dapat namin gawin? Anong laman ng secret agreement na yan? At pangatlo, bakit secret? Pagka masagot natin yung tatlong yan, magiging mas maliwanag yung issue.
Maybe I will just ignore my critics.
That's the best thing, Mr. President.
So to
Pabayaan mo na lang sila
derail
na
me
magnanaw
from
mo.
my official duties, and I will just say that well, after talking to Senator Enrile, you guys have become irrelevant to me.
After all, Mr. President, you're only responsible to the Filipino people.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
And you're not responsible to any specific person for your foreign policy.
Yes, sir.
Yours is to protect the interest of the nation and its people in the best way you can. Instead of making China as a foe or irritate China, why don't we befriend China without surrendering our rights? We befriend China because we are Orientals. We understand each other. Dapat kailangan na friendly ang approach natin dyan, hindi hard, assertive, and aggressive approach. Hindi natin kailangan ang mainit na ulo dyan sa bagay na yan sapagkat yan ay malaki ang kaugnayan niyang usapin na yan, hindi lamang sa ekonomiya ng Pilipinas, kundi sa seguridad ng ating bansa, ng ating mga kababayan.
We have respectfully invited Senator Enrile to come here, kasi hindi man ako pwedeng makalabas, na mag-usap. Pakinggan natin siya. Huwag na tayo, hindi na magsalita. Makikinig lang ako sa kanya. Kasi siya yung, he was there right at the beginning. So sa kanya ako makinig, kasi sa kanya ako believe sa utak at pag-intindi nitong problema, itong ating West Philippine Sea. I hope that Senator Enrile would accept the invitation to be our guest here Monday. Kasi more or less isa sa mga tao na nirerespeto ko talaga, both intellectually and
Former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte has cleared that he never made a gentleman's agreement with Chinese President Xi Jinping during his state visit in China when he was still the president. According to the former president, it was just a verbal agreement to maintain the status quo and peace in the West Philippine Sea. The deal also involves not bringing any construction materials to repair or improve the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal. Despite the agreement, Duterte clarifies he never conceded anything to China, especially the country's sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea.
The only thing I remember was that status quo. That's the word, na walang galawan, no movement, no armed patrols there, as is where is, para walang magkagulo. I assure you that if it was a gentleman's agreement, it would always have been an agreement that would keep the peace in the South China Sea.
Duterte added that despite being oppressed, Philippines could not risk escalating tensions with China and cannot afford a war.
Mr. President, we would insist that that China Sea, or not the whole of it, but there is a part of the China Sea that belongs to the Philippines. And since I would want to, get savings instead of importing it from the exporting country, ako naman I will dig my oil there. I just want to let you know. Ito ang sagot ni Xi Jinping. I am afraid you cannot do that. Sabi ko, why, Mr. President? Diniritso ko na siya. I will get it from that portion of the Red China Sea that belongs to the Philippines. Sabi niya, please do not do it with the life of me. We are friends and I do not want to destroy that friendship. So what is in your mind, Mr. President? Sabi niya, because it would be in trouble.
Duterte also challenged President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to repair the BRP Sierra Madre that was grounded in Ayungin Shoal.
Sabi ko kay Marcos, stop complaining and expounding on it. Do it and repair. Yan ang sasabi ko sa kanila. I challenge them na sila man sa gobyerno ngayon, di i-repair nila at gumawa sila doon ng mga bahay-bahay kung saan. If they are really ready for that. Gawain na nila ngayon gusto nilang gawin. I-patrol na nila yung Philippine Navy, the gray ships, and let us see what happened. Mr. President, I am challenging you to go to Alonan with the other ships and repair it. Di subukan nila. Kami takot. Ayaw namin ng gera. Go ahead. Bring in Japan and the rest of the ASEAN countries.